Now, guys, come on your camera. Yes. Hello. Thank you. Hi, Fiona, Jeffrey. Wow, cool. Wow. I like your background. Wow, cool. Is that a Minecraft or LOL or what? Valorant? Hey, Tian Xiang, I always see half of your head there. Okay, hi, Tianan. Oh, give me a minute. My officer is talking to me now. Sorry, the white of this time he told me. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Eric, I haven't seen your face. Right, Ricky? Ricky, it's time to cut your hair, huh? Very long already there.
Cutting tomorrow.
Okay. Usually I know I'm a discipline teacher. I don't care whether my student hair long or short. Okay. I don't know how you cut your hair in the punk or whatever way. Okay. But once you go to school, they will check your hairstyle. Okay, guys, thank you so much for logging in. Okay. I don't know why the other few is not in yet. So a quick one. We're going to start the lesson now. And Fiona, did you receive anything from JLC? Sorry. You receive anything? I can't hear you. Do you receive anything? Do you receive any rewards? The voucher? Yes? Okay. Now you change the face. How about Liang Ning? Do you receive it? Tian Xiang? Have you received anything from JLC for the rewards voucher? How come nobody? Dongzhe, how about you, Dongzhe? Oh, 1 week never have tuition, suddenly all so quiet. Tianan, have you received?
Teacher.
Yes.
I will be offline for like a few minutes. So whatever you say, right? I won't hear it.
Never mind. Anyway, it's recorded, so later you can go to the YouTube. Okay. So Tian Xiang and Tianan, do you receive anything? Do you receive any awards? Answer me. Liang Ning have or not? Yes, thank you, Tian Xiang. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much for the past 3 months being tortured by Uncle Raymond's, and you finally passed through so-called like the BMT 3 months training, like in Tekong like that. Okay, and well done for the 3 months. I hope you have learned something. Mute your mic, please. Thanks, Liang Ning. Okay, thank you for the past 3 months that you all have. Hope that you have learned something and go through the so-called the torture by Uncle Raymond's. So now we're going to next 3 months, we're going to have quite a bit getting up the momentum, and hope you guys can accept it. And yes, so let me send a last message to my colleague. So I guess it might be sometimes CCA and the rain call out and things like that. Okay, now today's lessons that I'd like to share with you guys is this one. Okay, we're going to go through the editing, and of course we go through the topic as well. What are we going to do? Okay, so scheme of work. Okay, let's take note of this one. Now, this is just beginning of the month. Okay, give me a minute now. Okay, it's just beginning of the month here. So this is a lesson 1 from April. So we're going to cover these agreements, formative verbs, and editing. That's what in right? Yes, you were talking about editing every Friday. So I'm going to share with you some of the tricks and ideas how to do editing. So some of you are in the IP may not doing this, but it's okay. You can take it as a practice. But anyway, you can look at the passage itself. It may be helpful. All right, the lesson 2 will be doing idioms and vocab for next week. Okay, and then for the 3rd week, we'll be talking about this one, how we're going to use Fishpop, okay, in editing again. And the last lesson itself at the end of this month, we're going to go through maybe a mini mock exam, not a test. So we haven't really decided what I'm going to test you on the last lesson of this month. It's lesson 4. Okay, so this is what I want to share with you. All right, so let's go through this lesson here. Okay, Okay, before that, okay, this is what we're going to do for today. Okay, that is 2nd of April. All right, you have just completed your first quarter in your school. Congratulations. Now we're going to move on. Okay, the momentum has to pick up. So next, we'd like to go through this one, your homework, right? Okay, some of you have done. So, okay, what we have done last week, we have done the adjective. We have done the definite and indefinite articles, the and the verbs, how you walk slowly, quickly. And later you can look through some of the homework done by your classmate. And today, this month, the lesson is talking about scarcity, procrastinations, and inertia, and failure. And there is a global issues. Okay, what are these 4 things? It's quite important. In fact, this month we must start to make ourselves more active. We need to set goals and objectives and to see how you're going to go through. True enough, you may not have mid-year exam, but we need to see how are we going to go ahead. Now, for quick ones, I'm talking to everybody without your face on. So at least, so far at this point of time, can I show a thumbs up before I move on? To know that you acknowledge what I have said just now. Thank you, Ricky, fast. Thank you. Wow, wow, good. Hey, Hacker, where are you, Hacker? Come on, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Tian Xiang. Tian Xiang, you got it? Thank you, sir. Liang Ning, okay, please. Hey, Hacker, why today so quiet? No roadblocks already. Later, maybe. Okay. Now let's go to Hao Xian. Thank you, Tian Xiang. Fiona, Fiona not in. Eh? Fiona is out. How come? Is Fiona in? Let me check. See, is it Fiona in? Hey, Fiona is not in. It's only out of it. Oh, sorry. I saw Fiona. So sorry. I didn't see her name there. Okay. Right. Let's go through this one here. Okay. Hao Xian, what do I think war is about? It's hard to say, but for me, okay, war is about the hatred that is between nations fighting against each other. True. The keyword is hatred. Okay. It might also be the jealousy of one of the other nations for what unknown reasons. So what is the unknown reasons? If you can specify it. Another thing about it, okay, this is about it that it has violence. This is a structure of English, a bit weird. Okay. Yes, it's about violence, cruelties, harms, and sacrifice makes to many innocent people. It was not cheap too. I mean, what you mean to what do you mean by cheap? Okay, somebody's saying something. Okay, my colleague is talking to me about who is not in there. Okay, so then again, I liked the way you write, Hao Xian. Okay, so but you know, it's kind of this part here, your structure of English. Give you a piece of advice. I like that. Very informal, but it's like very good in the sense that advice is that appears weak when you're strong and strong when you're weak. So what do you mean by this? Wasted. You're supposed to expand and explain. It will help in your history, okay, the using in your SPQ or source-based questions. So I would say, okay, Yang Ning go in again. Okay, I would say that you should mention it that appear to be weak when you are strong. What do you mean by that? Okay, what do you mean by appears to be? Liang Ning, you did not miss much. Okay, so what do you mean by appear to be weak when you are strong and strong when you're weak? In terms of emotional feelings, in terms of physical, or in terms of spirituals, or how are you fighting against the war? Can you imagine, sir? I think you are now.
Sir, can you kick my other one because I can't leave it and then there's like a terrible echo.
How to kick this one? Which one? I also don't know there.
Okay, I'll just force close.
Sorry, I don't know how to remove. So sorry. Okay. What is Michi something wrong? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. All right. I don't know what you're typing, by the way. All right. So now the society we live in now is rather about voting or working. Although I myself do not know much about the society we live in. Sorry, okay, your microphone, okay, don't worry. Okay, but guys, Hao Xian, you need to know, in fact, all of you need to know, you are now in Sec 1. There is no reason that you do not know. In fact, Uncle Raymond is preparing you for your upper study. Okay? For your further study on that. Okay, guys, stop sending each other things. Because today we got a lot of things to share. Okay, so no more drawing on my things. I got feedback from some parents saying drawing ready until the child, when he want to go YouTube and look at the thing, is very messy and cannot see clearly. So I'm okay with that. Uncle Raymond, I'm fine with it. So I hope you understand how I work. So it's good to mention it more details. The society we live in is rather about voting, and although I myself do not know this. And lastly, sadly, but there's nothing that we can be protected with. Protect what? What are you talking about? The equipment, war machine protectors and others are never from Singapore. It was brought from other countries. This part, I don't know what you're talking about. Please elaborate more. Okay, but at least you put in the effort you're right in it. So since you're not sure, that is the time that you need to really read through a lot of books, newspaper, or even YouTube, or even you go to TED Tech to talk about society, because eventually when you go to Set 2, Set 3, Set 4, even in JC or university, you have to talk about what is society. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know recently about the hate Asia in USA, all right? Not just in US, maybe in Europe. It's not just recently. I think it's before you and I were born, it already happens, okay? Even happened in so many hundred years, like the Opium War, okay? And people came from Marco Polo to China, okay? The war fighting with Chinese people, or not just Chinese people, okay? Being attacked by all this group of foreigners. Why are there this kind of society? In fact, in the past, the society already is a very upheaval. Okay? Waiting for our dear friends Inja to join in again, because I think the mic got some problem. Okay, so Hao Xuan, it's good to have a first start of for the past 3 months. This is the first homework that you handed to me. No, please don't apologize, please. Can you all stop it? Don't care and say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a very typical Singaporean attitude. I don't want that, I don't want negative. Okay, I don't want to hear any more of this. Uncle, I'm sorry, my English lousy. Uncle, I'm no good. Uncle, I think my result is no good. Don't tell me all these things. I'm not interested to hear that. Okay, I'm now I told you I'm here to teach leader. Okay, leader is to learn, relearn, and unlearn. Okay, so don't worry. The purpose is to come here and fail, and then when you have many failure, slowly, surely, and definitely, you guys will improve and much better when you go to the wall, which is your exam. Okay, no more this kind of attitude. Can you imagine you have this kind of attitude when you go out to work? Hey, sorry, boss, I think my proposal not very good. The next thing your boss said, no good. Then okay, tomorrow you don't come to work already. Then imagine you're the boss, you tell your staff, hey, I think our product not so good. I tell you, next day everyone send the resignation letter. Imagine Lee Hsien Loong will say, yeah, I think our country is not so good, so only. I think the next day all the stock market will crash. Okay, so don't give yourself any reason, excuse to say that I got these thing and that things. I got a lot of things. Remember, I told you about Mother Teresa, the story, right? I think Liang Ning and Tian Xiang, last week you heard about the story about now sit down and listen to me, my father said, right? And it was very heartwarming and touching story. So then again, I would like to seriously tell you that this is not just by just putting in words and not do anything. At least this is a good start for our dear friend, Hao Xuan, okay? Right, thank you, Hao Xuan. So next one, I'm going to the next, back to my share. Next will be, who is this guy? Can somebody tell me who is this guy? Who is this? Who is Miracle Secret?
You.
Not me.
Me.
Who is that?
Me, Eric.
Oh, Eric.
My Roblox username.
Oh, okay, Eric. Thanks, Eric. Next time put your name there lah. Then I know. I was thinking, well done. This is called adjective. Well done. The big dog was hungry. So these are all describing that beautiful house. I expect something like this one. I like this one. Not because of the sentence. Okay. Very scary idea. In fact, last 2 days, morning wake up, hear this kind of news. Somebody, father-in-law passed away, mother passed away. Wow, the past 2 months, February and March, all my good friends, their loved one just kick the bucket. Very scary and not nice to see all these kind of things happen. Why every time I cannot open my check? Ayo. Somebody send me, I can't open my checkbook. Somebody send me something, is it? I can't read, sorry. Okay, Hao Xian, let's concentrate now because now it's April. Term 1, we have a honeymoon. Term 2, now we have to pull our socks already. Okay, by seeing you writing like that, this like I say, I don't like to debase my student in front of everybody. You have very good potential, your understanding. It's just that if anyone to say, Hao Xian, you are damn bloody lazy, I don't think it's the right word to use on you or any of the student here. I would say that you lack that motivation, that concentrations, and a little bit of more discipline. Remember that time we will talk about the A grade, B grade, and C grade, right? Okay, you're giving a C grade homework. No, sorry, you're giving a C grade homework, but you have an A grade attitude in certain areas, but you don't want to do that. So at the end of the day, okay, you will find yourself you're always at the average path. Okay, so let's move on. That beautiful house. Eric, will you mind read to the class the rest of it? That beautiful from here start. Eric,
There's nothing.
Sorry?
There's nothing.
There's nothing, man? Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. So sorry. I think I know I can, because I got another laptop. So I can see that. Okay. I thought I shared already. Why? Still cannot see. Give me a minute. So sorry. Okay, Eric, 可以看到吗? Can see?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Carry on. That beautiful house.
That beautiful house is located beside the beach.
Stop. If you can put one more, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You add another few more words will be beautiful. That beautiful house is located beside the beach. That is where I stay. That will be good, huh? Okay, carry on. Next
The cute dog wiggled its tail upon seeing its owner.
But now the dog is gone. Wow, just very sad, no? Recently, I read the news from Mothership. You know it's Mothership, right? One of the news. It shows that one husky in Malaysia, 为了 save 那个 owner, that means in the verge of protecting the owner, the dog was fighting with a cobra, but of course the cobra was quite badly bitten by the husky, but at the same time the husky was being attacked by the cobra. Okay, so the owner sent in a lot of photographs about the husky, and the husky was used to be an abandoned dog by some, I'm sorry to use the word, whatever. No, I hate it. Then the owner brought him back and took care of him, and this is how the dog returned back the kindness to the owner by protecting the family. So the cute dog wiggle is still upon seeing its owner, but now the dog is gone. Okay, next one.
The delicious food was bought by many locals and tourists.
So say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is what I mean. Every sentence, Yingzhe, take note. Yingzhe, are you in?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, because I have Yingzhe. So this is what I meant. Every good sentences must be 12 to 15 words. I use the word must be, but of course it's optional. Some teachers or others will say not necessary, but this is my formula to help my students to write a good creative sentences at the same time for a creative summary. So at the same time to help you to talk during your oral presentation. And at the same time, not only oral presentation, but during your higher level, maybe in a poly, in your JC, in your university, you're able to talk there. Okay, carry on, Eric. Those
big trees are going to be cleared.
So how are you going to add in a few more words? Come.
those big trees in the forest are going to be cleared by the workers.
And it's called deforestation. Geography, man. Well done, sir. Those big trees are going to be cleared by this group of loggers or by this group of people who is going to destroy the forest. Okay, so it's like global warming. Thank you. Next one.
These notorious drug dealers are finally being detained by the police.
Okay, so finally being detained by the police. Okay, if you can add a few more words, would be better. Being detained by the police, finally being detained by the police after a few months of follow-ups or something like that. After a few months of checking on them. Okay, carry on. Next one.
The depressed boy sat alone, crying his pain out.
Due to what? Crying his pain out due to being bullied by a group of upper secondary school boys. That would be a good sentence. Yes, of course can. Your sentence can one. Okay. How is anyone say, Eric, you're very lazy. Show them this to them. No, what am I talking? Show this to them. What am I talking? Sorry. 换位没有 fusion 我 blur here. Okay. Show this to them. Okay, next one. Go.
They saw the young teenagers smile, but they don't see his pain.
Wow, beautiful sentence, man. This one definitely more than 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 words. I put there a good one, right? Oh, I like this sentence. Hey, copy it down, Eric. Then you can use it in your essay. No, well done, man. Sorry, Eric. 这个是你自己想的是吗? Yes, you think it yourself, right?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
It's okay. Guys, anyone is listening here, if you think it's something out of the blue, you cannot think of any sentences, you mental block, it's okay. You can read some books, then you find the sentence is very interesting, you put it inside here, and then you just put COPY. Meanings copy. That means you know, after a few months later, you think, hey, wow, I can write this kind of sentence. Oh, this one I copy from somewhere. But it's okay. We are learning. Okay. In fact, a lot of people say Japanese also copy others. And people also say China also copy others. Why? Only these two countries, man. Everyone copy one another one to improve. But don't like the one, count on me, Singapore, the song. You know what I mean? I know you're laughing behind. Okay, let's carry on.
The dying patient had his last smile underneath those masks, and his eyes came shut, his heart stopped.
Yeah, I tell you, when I read this sentence, Eric, I don't know what to say. No, you know why? Because a few days ago when I was marking this, one of my good friends told me the daddy was in hospital and he diagnosed of the last stage of cancer of liver. So when she showed me the dad was in this and then finally gone. I can just imagine I was reading this sentence. It's just like remind me of this friend, the father just recently passed away. Okay, so emotional for me. Okay, I can feel it. Okay, carry on. Oh, I forgot to mark this sentence. I'm so sorry.
The inspirational speech moved a lot of audiences.
Okay, why don't you put this? The inspirational speech moved a lot of audience. That brought them to tears about Mother Teresa, about the unconditional love. Okay, this is the sentence. Next few round, if Liang Ning and Tian Xiang got no objections, then I'll read the now sit down and listen to me. Okay, so today I don't want to read that story yet. Okay, thank you so much for the adjective. Now, one is about the article. I told you 10, right? But you give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay, let's go.
No, I separate them. You said 10 definite and indefinite.
Oh, how come I did not? I remember I marked everything. How come this one they never save? Oh, I'm so sorry. I remember I marked everything. That's why I was like, weird. Okay. Carry on. Sorry. Yeah. You separate it. Any more? No? Adjective also. Oh, adverbs. Well done. Okay, so sorry. I remember I marked. Okay, I'm so sorry. Carry on.
The guy who stole my wallet was caught.
Okay, the guy. So I circled it. So it's very specific. Carry on. Next one.
The kid who fell sick had recovered.
Okay, the kid. So there's a kid. Excuse me. Okay, I would prefer you the child instead of the kid. Okay, you should know what I mean. Kid is more to American, not because I'm anti-American, or some people pronounce as I'm very anti-American. Okay, so Liang Ning will agree with me. Some of the pronunciation like yacht, and then there's one You pronounce it medicines or you pronounce medicine. Okay. This.
So every time you bring out the topic, I feel like you're targeting me.
No, please. Hey, Liang, stop it. No, it's not targeting you. I already told you already. I need people like you to open up. So sometimes I might be like a few times that time I forgot, I go and check. I told you guys, I'm not perfect. Okay, I still make error. And I might, if nobody going to tell me, I continue to make this error and continue to teach people. Not everyone is perfect, right? I believe some teachers also sometimes, especially guys, I don't know you agree or not. Especially the maths teacher, when you throw the problem sum, you do halfway. Then he or she stuck there. I tell you what, class, tomorrow I come back the answer to you, okay? Now, I think this question a bit difficult and tough. Make sure he or she come back. Because sometimes he might go back and check with his colleague, hey, correct or not? This one supposed to do it in this method. Same thing for English and literature also the same. So don't stop it, Liang Ling. You're supposed to help me. I told you you're going to, next 3 months like that, you're going to get the awards for me. I'm serious. It's not like those awards, like lousy awards. Okay, that's just like, you see target. The last 3 days I was having Zoom. My trainer keep targeting me and a couple of them. Hey, Raymond, how? What do you think about these personal touch things? They will call my other friend. Hey, what do you think, Mr. Ao? How
So
do you
that
think,
is target.
Target, but as in the sense that because some of them are when he asks question, he says it's a typical Singaporean syndrome. Hey, so what do you think about personal relationship? How do we plan? Yeah, suddenly it's quiet like that. So he cannot take it anymore. Hey, give me answer, leh. So still nobody give. Hey, Raymond, what is the answer? And guess what? My team won the first prize, okay? When we do presentation, okay? They were saying about 60 items. Choose 5 crazy items that can convince me, I'll give you marks. And we got the highest mark among the 6 team, okay?
How much?
75 out of 100.
Wow.
And extra 10 marks for that, no? Seriously. No, you asked me to do, and I use history. You know the hanger? You know those clothes hanger? You know those very can bend one the hanger. So we come up crazy ideas. I use it as lantern. I say very poor thing, right? Nowadays a lot of children all using handphones, not very creative enough. So we use the hanger has a lantern holder. Then they will be bonding. They'll bring back the traditional value.
So what's the topic?
60 items. How like for example, how do you use the cloth hanger to come up 60 ideas?
So as in craft?
No, 60 ideas. You can use it for hanging your tie, hanging your underwear, hanging your clothes.
60 ideas that you can make out with
the clothes
hanger.
Correct. But out of 60 of them, 5 of them must be very crazy. Must be good one. So we came out different one. I came out one of them is used as humans, a detector for dementia people walking around. Okay.
Do you say one of them is for beating children?
What do you say?
For beating children.
Yes, you're right. You are.
Wait, what?
Yes. Using cloth hanger to beat children. Then my trainer will say, "Ayo, what kind of parents you are? Not my group,
That's very creative, mature.
It's not my group. In fact, all the groups use this as okay. Then you say, hey, which group? Use this hanger has a cane. Then everyone say, my group, all thumbs up. So I just think you're right. You see, Liang Ning, well done. Some even use it for choke toilet. Some even use it to collect coins or pick up coins from places that you cannot take. So this is what I meant, okay? All right, so let's go on, Eric. That guy, that's the guy.
That's the guy who won first prize for the lucky draw.
Hey, Liang Ning, if I were to hear you this, today I will earn $3.6 million. You know, today I just saw a mother sheet. One of them, was it yesterday? Yesterday was Toto, right? Today is Friday. One guy got 3.6 million first prize for Toto. No? So I think you are right. No? I think you can predict the future. That's the guy who won the first prize for the lucky draw, like Toto. Well done, Eric. Next time, tell me the number. Okay, but you must put that. That's the guy who won the first prize for the lucky draw, and now he's a millionaire. Okay, so always one of the questions asks, if you have $1 million, what is the first thing you would like to do? Okay, that kind of $1 million questions. Okay, so something related.
So I always wonder where does the money actually comes from.
They really give you
Yeah,
Seriously.
they give you, but where does the money even come from?
From taxpayer money, from, you mean you're talking about those?
Taxpayer money? I thought
Wait.
I thought gambling is
Wait. You are talking about
Oh.
4D and Bit Suite, huh? 4D and Bit Suite, is it?
Yeah, I thought there's something called the syntax.
What is that? No. This one is legal. This one is legal by the government. Okay.
Oh.
Just like go to casino, right? You know the MBS casino.
Yeah.
Puget Port. Uncle Raymond cannot go there. Okay, if I go there, I don't report back to my station police. Okay, next day I'll be going to Cantonment Road to drink coffee already. Anyway, I don't like gamble so no big deal. I don't like to gamble. I don't like to drink alcohol, but I love to smoke. But now I cut down my smoking already. Carry on, please, Eric.
He was the boy who vandalized the cubicle stalls.
Yeah, and then you put that, and finally he was caught. How do you add on?
Raymond.
Caught red-handed lah. Yeah, okay. Now sometimes you have to understand why these people like to vandalize. Okay, you don't always put yourself into against someone.
When they vandalize, right, it's often one of these reasons. They hate the person who owns it and tries to send a message by saying, hey, you know who did it, right? I'll do more if you keep on doing this.
But this is called coward, and this is called lack of sense.
But they're still vandalizing.
Yes, I cannot take it. Sometimes I go to the public toilet. Then when you close the cubicle door, then behind I put there the handphone and scold the
Eric
person.
was here.
Eric was here? What mean? Okay, scold all the...
Some people just scribble those kind of messages. XXX was here.
Yeah, this is really, I don't know. Maybe it's one way to voice out their frustration and anger. But then again, depends. You want to do that, do in a proper way. I find it very coward. Next one. Eric.
The dog that bit me ran away.
Then ran away quickly due to what? Recently, I think all these things, I don't know where you hear from or you do it yourself. Well done, Eric. Recently, I was driving. One of the Grab food guy came in to give the food to the lady. Out of nowhere, the dog came out and bite, or was accidentally bite the leg of the Grab food guy. So the Grab food, and then the lady say, sorry, maybe I pay you for medical bill. You say, no, I don't want your medical bill. I want to report to police. Okay, you are not supposed to keep dog here. So then they say, now they talk. Then after that, wow, talk about 2 hours. They cannot come into terms. Finally, they call the police to come in. So the police come in is to settle the quarrel or to settle the dog. Okay, let's go. Eric?
Next one.
Yes.
Indefinite article.
I'm a
pirate.
Yes.
That's an apple. It's a snail. That's a knife. It's just a goal. He's an engineer.
You will be good if you can expand it. Sorry, I can't open my chat group. Sorry, Hao Shen. What do you mean? Okay, Hao Shen, I think I'll stop the chat because I put it for everybody, but I like you all to concentrate. Let's give respect and attention to Eric because he is like Hao Shen. When they are reading your essay or your work, they also pay attention. So let's pay attention. Okay, so Eric, it would be good if you can extend. I'm a pirate who have survived through many battles against the anti-pirates police or something like that. There's an apple that finally Newton discovered the center of gravity. Okay, so it's a snail. Okay, there's a knife. Okay, something like that. Extend the sentences. So you don't just put it's a snail. It's a snail what? So there's a knife that is used for what? Okay, something like that. So let's move on. Sorry, I didn't mark this. He swims swiftly to where? To save his drowning son. He ran quickly away from the police. So very funny. Talking about this one. So yesterday I went to practice my Hong Qian. I saw my Si Jie. I said, Si Jie, so that day when we practiced the Tai Chi, so did this group of kids who are smoking at the cop there, did they happens to smoking again? Oh, 没有了, no more already. So what happened? I think the police came and now got this camera there. I think got one of them saw the police. He ran very fast. So he was telling maybe this boy is underage. That's why he ran very fast. Okay, I tell you guys better underage or whatever it is, don't even think or use the word try smoking. The
Oh
moment
yeah, about the cigarette stuff, right? One of my classmates, right, Danish was called out by the discipline master on
don't
suspicion.
mention name here lah. This one recording.
Okay, sorry.
Not nice. Okay, you never hear the name,
And he was called out into the DM's office, right? On suspicious
suspicious of processing a cigarette or smoking lah.
yes.
Right.
And all the discipline master found was a lighter. That's it.
Lighter can be anything, right? But why you carry a lighter to school? So it can be arson, right? You can want to burn something, what? That's even worse. So guys, please seriously, if anyone, not you, if your friends caught smoking, and if they have this gadget to blow through the mouth, that thing is cost about $300 to $400. The moment you put into your mouth and test it out, you have no way but go to HSA, Health Science Authority, and there you are, you will get charged, the person underage will get charged in court, and your parents have to go to court and pay the fine. I heard the fine is at least 500 to 1,000, and that person will get a so-called remarks inside there in the system, so-called be in the police or in the system, and good luck to you. Okay, he happens to be one of my god sister's son. Very unfortunate. He was not smoking. He happened that he went near to a group of friends, and his friend caught smoking. All of them were sent to do the testing. So be careful. All right. Technically, the NEA, if they caught you, good luck to you. So please don't. And then you don't even think of when people offer you cigarette, you can smoke. The cigarette without the count, not you, if the cigarette has no a sign logo, even the punishment even stronger. Okay, and if you're underage, even worse. Okay, sometimes you will send to counseling and you will get recorded. And this record will be permanently inside the dorsal for the rest of your life if you want to stay in Singapore. The only times this thing is gone is you don't want to stay in Singapore, you give up citizenship, or the person kick the bucket. So all the records. So when you grow older, you send in resume to work in a civil servant, in the government sectors or whatever sector. If they were to check if you got any police record, any criminal records, or any things that you've done during your teenage year, good luck to you. Okay, I'm very seriously telling you this. Don't ever commit any crimes. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so next one, Eric. Okay, I carry on. She spoke very softly, so to prevent others from hearing the secret. John coughed loudly to get the class to quiet down as the DM is approaching. That man bravely jumped into the river to save the little boy, but in vain. She eagerly went to sleep, knowing tomorrow she's going to celebrate her birthday. Yes, beautiful sentence. Eric, you should write these kind of sentences. That would be very good. She danced elegantly, okay, with her husband, as her dying father was sitting beside them. Very emotional, right? He jumped cheerfully as he knew that he got the EduSave Best Award. The sun shone brightly, and finally, he decided to wake up and go to work. He went into the cave boldly to fight with who? With the monster or with who? Okay, thank you so much for this, Eric. Next one will be who? Tianxiang, yes. Tianxiang one cannot see again. Why? I thought I opened already. Is it this one? No. Where's Tianxiang one? Okay, is it this one? Tianxiang, yes. One more. Okay, Tianxiang, can you read to the class, please?
War is the conflict between two countries over territory disputes using weapons. I think that war should be avoided because two countries can communicate in a better manner with each other, friendly and kind gestures without the use of violence. It is not necessary as it will cause the loss of innocent lives.
Stop. Ask you a question, Tian Xiang. This one is in your own words, or you translate it into your Google, or you use Chinese, then slowly translate. Which one?
I wrote it myself.
Definitely you wrote yourself lah. Very good. But what I mean is, 你是从别的地方拿一点 idea 下来呢，还是你自己 just sit there, just put in your thoughts in, your deep thoughts in?
I get the idea.
It's okay. Okay? So whoever now tell you, walao, Tian Xiang, you damn lazy leh. Copy people idea. Don't even have your own genuine idea. Lousy. Then you ask the person, whoever say that. Okay? Okay, don't tell the person. Whoever say that, just keep quiet. You have done something good to yourself. I also copy people idea at times, but not the song. Okay, you know what I mean. Not the song, count on me. I also copy people ideas. I modify, I change it. Okay, so something is same. You see, everywhere also got pao pao cha in Singapore. Copy lie, copy cheat. But at the end of the day, it's about whether you're having an A grade, B grade, C grade, or whether the quality and quantity. Okay, you have done something that is very good. You know why I say very good? Okay, Tian Xiang, you are able to, like, you attend the CWS, right? You should know. You are able to come in to understand that this not only can use it here, but you can use in CWS, in real world, but you copy the ideas, then you modify and do. Because it's not easy, no. You want to copy people ideas and then you want to modify and put it in. It take more time. But do you know you're doing your SSD? Slowly, surely, and definitely, after copying so many times, eventually you'll come on your own idea. Just like 你做包子 okay, 你当然是要 copy from 师傅教你怎么做那个包子 then you start to think that you're not trying, you start to put in different flavor. So last time 月饼就是月饼，现在月饼有什么？有鱼翅，有鲍鱼啦，有这么多燕窝 all kinds. Why they do that? So continue, guys. If you are listening, guys, continue. Don't give up. Welcome to Jen to come in. I know you're late, but it's okay. It's never late, man. Then don't come in. Okay, so carry on. Tian Xiang.
War means pain as people will lose almost everything in a war, causing many to be afraid of war and refuse to have war nowadays.
I understand what you're saying. You should say that causing many chaotic casualties, okay, as the pains will linger on for many generations. So I put the word vague. You mean what you mean by causing many to be afraid of war? Who want to have war? Who want to have Cold War, Proxy War, Opium War? Okay, World War I, World War II. Nobody want to have war with your friends, with your parents. Why? Why do we want to have war? You should mention that it will cause lots of why, and war is a very painful experience that nobody wished to experience in their lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having an invisible war. All of you should know what it means by COVID-19. All right? US has lost about 500 over people. Combined together with World War I, II, Vietnam War, and other war or 911. Why are they not able to wake up? The most developed countries has the most highest technology, and Pfizer is from US. Money, the vaccine came to other countries, but their people don't want to have it. It's the mentality. So Tian Xiang, I understand what you mean when you write this, okay? Because the next thing that you write will mix what you're saying. Say, uncle, how come you can tell? Okay, fortune teller. I'm not fortune teller. I love history and passion. Every time when I see, is Jeffrey inside here? Right? When every time Jeffrey, right, show me the Hitler, show me this botak for what? Insulting me, I got no hair. I like the one he showed me, the Hitler one, you see. Every time when I see this, you must be passionate, and when you write, you must be able to devote your time, and you did it. Carry on. The land?
The land which can be grown with beautiful plants and build more buildings will be destroyed during the war, and many will lose their homes, families, and possessions.
Carry on.
People suffer during the war as more and more deadly weapons.
你少一个 more has more and more and more deadly 越来越多越来越多，这是华文的说法 nothing wrong. You should put there people suffering during the war has okay the number is unpredictable as the number is growing okay due to the deadly weapons are being invented. Very true. Okay, now when we go to war, we don't need to fight face to face. At the push of a button, we can settle everything, which is true. In 1946, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, one button, boom, bye-bye. Okay, let's go.
So do you know that there's this bomb called the hydrogen bomb, right?
Yes.
It,
Yes.
It can decimate both Nagasaki and
Nagasaki and Hiroshima, yes.
when detonated in the center.
No, there's this argument you're saying in my set 4. Is it necessary to bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki when the Japanese is in the verge of surrender? No, just now that's why I asked in the one the shogun, right, the samurai, they have this blood in them that they will not surrender. Do you know until today, they still don't want to kowtow to tell the world that, okay, I'm sorry, I killed a lot of people in China, in other parts of the world. It's only the Germans did that. Okay, why? Until today, they still don't want to insist. And even in their textbook, I heard, I may be wrong, that they never mention of the Nanjing Datusha. Okay, why? They never talk about things. They always think, oh, they are the victims. Even the last day, the Prime Minister Dojo also never insist that they massacre a lot of people in China. Okay, why? Okay, so yes, I agree with you now. Sometimes, okay, guys, when you get older, you will understand life is not a bed of roses. So you see, I should thank God that we are in Singapore. We are multiracial. Okay, we able to the 3T is very tough. We need to tolerate, and we are not torturing anybody. And the 4th T will be time will tell. And it's true that after 50 years, everybody opened their eyes and see that Singapore is not belongs to China. Singapore doesn't know. Singapore is a country that have beautiful sunny islands full of trees and love earth and love multiracial. That is why it is between states, governments, society or parliamentary groups to understand. When you say parliamentary groups, it reminds me of Myanmar. 500 over people and the number is growing and being killed. Why? It occurs through extreme violence, destruction to society with military forces. Example, like the Myanmar recently. So you see, what you're writing, Tian Xiang, you're not wrong. You guys need to do research, please. In conclusion, war means giving agony pains to people, and we should avoid war to make our society to live in a better place with peace and harmony. It's very good conclusion. Copy this now, put it somewhere when you use it in your essay or even when you talk, when you present. It's very important. Thank you, Tian Xiang. Okay. Okay, let me share another one. Last but not least, our dear friend, who? Liang Ning, yes. Did I show Liang Ning? Oh, yeah. No, I hide here because my stupid screen. I remember I marked this also. I remember I marked this. Why I never save us? This old watch
Just
is
another look at it, and then I feel like I should have done a better job.
It's always can we don't use any more better, good? I prefer the E words, the E. Anyone can tell me what is the E word?
Excellent.
Awesome. Hey, stop it. Liang Ning, how can you say I'm not targeting you, you see? I always target you. Not happy. Well done, Liang Ning. Seriously. Okay, well done. Okay, I'm so sorry. I remember I did mark this. I can check your Google Classroom. This old watch is worn by Jack, and it was given by his what?
By his grandfather's grandfather's grandfathers.
Okay, then you say great grandfather lah. Okay, that is my grandfather's new mobile phones. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how to use it. Jonathan is crunching on the read. No, don't laugh. No. My mom don't know how to use how to use the handphone. No.
She was called the sandwich generation.
No, because my mom is an MGS girl. Okay, and she doesn't know how to use it. I'm so surprised. My mother-in-law is botache. You know what is botache? Never go to school. 从来没有去学校的。And she know how to use YouTube. Wow, steady, right? Know how to use Me Watch. Wow, steady, right?
Gonna watch video every day.
Yes, and watch the K-drama and China drama there, steady, right? And K-drama is Korean, right? Don't know what she's saying, but see until.
But then
like,
how
very
come your
addictive.
mother every day watch?
No. My mother don't know how to use a handphone in that way. In technology, can I use the word? I'm not saying my mama. People are technology idiot or technology phobia. Okay, like for me, I'm a very programmer phobia. I don't like programming. So when I was doing my uni, my programming like shit sucks, lousy. Okay, I got my
Which
horrible
kind of programming? Because
any programming I don't like.
I
Okay?
actually love programming.
For you lah, because I don't like math, maths calculation, all these things. Okay, I got my horrible test result back after my programming result failed. I dropped my bag on my chair and realized that my programming is not on par with
It's
my.
not your cup of tea.
Definitely, it's not my cup of tea. But you asked me to, like, that day, my 3 days ago, we form a group. It's called Forecast. Forracas. So it's
Forecast
friends.
what?
No, the name is called Francis, Mr. Al, Raymond, Rachel, Cheryl, Ellen, and Serene. So we formed this group, and I wrote a very interesting a song for my group. I cannot share you with you now lah. Maybe next time, okay? So I came up, and that earned my group some point. Okay, now this butterflies is on the flower now. So let's kill it. That person is O.
Hey!
Nothing wrong, ma. Then okay, this butterfly is on the table now. Let's eat it. Okay, still same lah. Okay, so don't kill, we eat lah. That person is
The dog is walking by. Take out your knife.
That person is let's help him cross the road. That is a young adult. Hey, so why not? Maybe next round you complete it and I remark again, can not, bro? Would that be okay? Make it 12
I
to
don't
15.
for the time because I have to study.
Everyone also have to study lah. Okay, never mind.
As in, I just finished oral and I have a big or bad track of homework.
Understand? There is a young man who always like to follow Liang Ning home. He is a funny person and none other than Mr. Liang Ning. She is always sad that she come go home with Liang Ning. I'm just example lah. Why so chubby? The mouse is on the floor.
Do you even know what does E means?
I don't know. E for elephant. Okay,
no,
that mouse.
He say E because E is the most used keystroke for a computer game.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, Munich, thank you. The mouse is on the floor, but where is Tom?
What?
Where is Tom?
That's very random.
This is what our class is all about, right, sir? We must be freak, right? F-R-E-A-K. Must be crazy.
The mouse on the floor. Time to put it on the table. Okay,
thank you. A bar of gold is valuable, but it was taken away by Liang Ning. I would like a bar of chocolate, but it was taken by Liang Ning. A cup of tea held by me, and I decided to pour on myself. Jonathan how can be Jonathan have? It should be has I think I changed it, no? I don't know why. Jonathan has a suitcase of money, but he decided to give it away to the charity. You see, money, charity. Jane had a whack of cash and decided to whack himself on the face. John has a wallet for his photos, but all the photos have been gone due to what? Okay, a bear. Okay, I tell you, one of them, talking about this, Liang Ning. So remember the hanger that we talked about?
Yeah.
So I say hanger, hang photo. Then my trainer say, Raymond, please be creative lah. Why you use a hanger to hang photo? Say, sir, listen to me, listen up this one. You see, nowadays everyone are using handphone. Everyone, the photos are in a handphone. But what happened one day, the handphone, the no battery is gone. But do you know, when the photo is hanging on the wall, it brings back memories. It brings back the nostalgic feelings. The photo hanging on the wall is like talking about progress, like, from like Liang Ning, from a baby and slowly to adulthood to a square top. You know what is square top, right? Holding your university degree, and finally Liang Ning got a family and live happily, and Liang Ning become an old man, grandfather. This kind of photos is a very good montage, sir. So what do you think? Okay, Raymond, you got 10 marks. You see?
Yeah. For your project for the hanger, right? Did anybody say I use it to hang my clothes?
Yes. Some people say hang underwear. Nothing wrong, right? 60 ideas. You see?
Well, I thought you say 100.
No, 60, 60. I remember I said 60 just now. I think some of you will know. Okay, so guys, there is no such thing as no question is a stupid question. Okay, if Sir Isaac Newton don't come a question about why the apple dropped in heads, Thomas Edison's, Albert Einstein, all these people, or Beethoven's, Mozart, Lee Kuan Yew, okay, these are all famous people that have gone in our life. But do you know, you guys can make a legacy among yourself, seriously. And Liaoning has already made legacy. Hao Xian's and those of you who have written has made legacy, okay? So a bear walking around the forest finding fish. And when he looked around and he saw wee bear.
What?
Do you know what? You
We
don't know what
bear bears.
wee bear. Hey, but funny,
Why do you guys watch so much cartoon?
No. But funny, wee bear got 3 types of bears only, right?
Yeah, the panda bear, the
like the
whatever
ninja
bear,
one.
and the other bear.
How come they never invite koala bear? Not fair, huh?
Because
Then I changed already. I changed day bear bear.
How far is it?
Then I will change to day bear bear. Because wee bear bear got 3, mine is got day bear bear. Got 4 bear, you see? So nice. Okay, carry on. A bookshop sells blue pens, but nothing else. Okay, Jonathan getting to school in a yacht car. Wow. Hey, copy my okay.
I added in a yacht for fun.
Okay. I don't know. I copy mine. You know, one of my students did that. She sings very softly. Who the hell can hear from her, man? Sorry. It's my sentence. This one click loudly. Then, can you have a mouse click softly? She talks very softly. To who? This roller coaster is going down too quickly. Then go up. That's it, man. Something wrong with the gadgets already. This umbrella opens very quickly. No wonder he can fly off. That sloth moved very slowly. One day, the tortoise asked the snail to go buy medicine for him because tortoise was sick. So they wait and wait, and he wait and wait and wait. Then he say, how come the snail so slow? Haven't bring back my medicine? And then when he turned around, he just saw the snail. You talk some more? I'm not going to go there and buy. I'm just starting to move. Carry on. Very lame. This sloth moved very slowly. Those snails move very slowly. She walks very quickly. To where? To quickly get into the bus because she was late. She can swim very fast. No wonder she's in the Olympic team. That fish can swim very fast. No wonder it's called what? Finding Nemo.
Oh, fish.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for the 4 of you who have sent in the homework. It's a shame you just missed some fun, but it's okay. Thank you for joining in. It's not end of the lesson, of course. So I'm going to quickly go through some of the things that we are going to talk about it. And it's very, very, very important. Thank you. We spent a lot of times here. Let me go through. Where is my, where's my slide here? Thank you. Okay, here we are. Okay, let's move on to here. Guys, I hope you understand by this. You realize there's a black line there. Everyone can see. Can I show a thumbs up, please?
I'm gonna guess the black lines have to tell the reader when to stop.
Awesome. Yes, thank you. Okay, good.
Because my P6 teacher also used the same technique.
Okay, so what happens? One of my in fact, this guy is already graduated, my godson. So what happened is, he always feel editing, no matter how, it's very bad. So I'm telling you now, you understand what I mean by 12 to 15 words. You look, be careful, seriously, pay attention, no more playing. This is my formula, up to you. I call GPS. It stands for grammar, prepositions, and spelling. Every editing will have definitely 1 or 2 preposition. Okay, so last summer, you see there's a comma there. If you can't see, let me know. Okay, I make it bigger. Okay, last summer, okay, there's a comma. So every 3 words you cut. So I call cut 3, T-H-R-E-E, not T-R-E-E, 不是那个树. So Regina, camera end, cut. Her husband, trees, cut. We're on the board, cut. A yacht, cut. Cruising around the dirt, cut. You see the word the, oh, the Mediterranean, but this cut. Okay, so interrupted. It was interrupted. So you see, when I cut this the, I know this is the one and only sea, Mediterranean. You know where is it? It's near Greece. So, but the Adelaide holiday. So, okay, this one, nothing on the, that means it's a very nice, beautiful holidays. But you see, when I cut the was, when you see the word was, means that this word might have to change to past tense, interrupted. Now, I leave it to you. 50% of my students or 60% of my students like this way to do it. Some of them, after doing halfway for more than a few months, they decided not to cut anymore. So I asked them, hey, why? They say, uncle, it's inside my head already. I know when to cut the tree. Okay, the tree, 不是那个树, the tree. Okay, so then I asked them, what you mean by that? It's inside, it's encrypted already, because I really know. And next thing is that I cannot draw on the pencil line here, because some of my teacher will say that I destroy, I vandalize my paper. And some, even the teacher get the ideas very good and decided to share among my classmates. I want to be selfish. I don't want to share with them. So I don't bother to draw. So I know. So I cut, though he has his way and she has his way. Okay, some continue to cut tree because they find it is easier to interpret. Okay, so when they spotted, so you cut, you see spotted, why all past tense? Most of the editings are past tense. I say most, something on the sea, then cut, okay, sea, sea, you say on or in? My husband, so something, my husband and I. So it's not my husband and me, because it's two, the me and the I is different. Were, confirm were. Okay, I were, so my husband and I were on the deck. So this is wrong. It's in, you see? Okay, in, preposition already. Okay, next. Okay, we saw a winter. Why not the winter? Why not and winter? Because you don't know this winter jacket floating in the water belongs to who? So like a ghost. So because of winter, hey, you know about this poor 2-year-old boy, right? I don't know whether you know. This 2-year-old boy was floating, his emotional body was floating in one of the beaches in France because of the Syria, the what you call the refugees were running away from the war, and then the boat capsized. The poor 2-year-old boy, the body is floating lifelessly and landed on the beach and died. And this policeman, the French policeman, scooped up his lifeless body, and it became a big news, a headline news to tell the world, you must take action. You must take care of this refugee. So always like that. Something serious happened, then people start to wake up. Okay, it's too late indeed. Say that. Okay, so you realize, say, Regina, they ask. So look at it. Now, do you know that for those of you in the express, you always will have 2 ticks. For the NA students are all wrong. For the IP student, you will no need to do this. Correct enough, Fiona? Show me a thumbs up. Are you in, Fiona? If Fiona not in. Fiona, correct enough? You don't have this one, right? Yes, thank you. And Zixian also, right? Zixian from SGS, right? Or you from SEMA? Confused, I'm so sorry. Let's move on. Okay, let's go.
Actually, I think we have like everything.
Serious?
For MCQ. MCQ form.
For MCQ,
No,
hey, please. Wait, sorry, Fiona, hold on. Can you take away it's raining tacos? Please don't do that now, please. This one very serious. Okay, take away, please. Okay, I need to focus this one. Okay, Fiona, why?
No, we have this paper like recently. So first part is MCQ, and then the second part is comprehension. So in the MCQ, there are a few questions where you have to edit the words.
Oh, because I've been teaching my IP student for the past few years, they don't have this one. Okay, they don't have this one. Theirs is a very straightforward thing. They'll give you a passage like that, summarize in 150 words. Or they give you a passage like that, then you reflections. What is this about? Oh, this is talking about the war and things like that. So this is coming at the right time for you. So take note of that. So it's very useful. Now you understand why I keep emphasizing 12 to 15 words. Can somebody take away it's raining tacos now? Please, whoever put that. Thank you very much. Okay, because I'm very concentrating this, I'm very OCD. Okay, let's move on now. The captain how? You see, they asked the captain how. So the captain how? It ended up. So it ended up 没有错, there. There is where. So never mind. So now you understand. So we can dissect it, segmentalize it. His face became. You say became, so it's past time, right? Very dark, but he said properly. Very dark, but it's an opposite meaning there. It doesn't make sense, right? So therefore, very dark, and he said. You see conjunction here. So this person who was wearing, you see this person, or who is this person? Should be the person who was wearing it is not with us anymore. So this is another way of like a literature saying, what you mean by not with us anymore? Means the jacket is there, maybe he already drowned all the way down into the deep blue sea already. Sayonara. So you realize they realize, like, you see there's a very red color. Can somebody take away that it's raining tacos away because I need to see that. Please, I don't know how to take away. Please, whoever wrote that, please take away. Because Ziye will not be inside later, you need to use this as a YouTube to revise. I seriously, please take away, if not I cannot continue. Okay, so you realize, you see there's a spelling mistake, right? So this is a British spelling mistake, so keep it that way. So they realize it, so this is the. Okay, next, belongs to one, okay, belongs to one of them. It belongs to one of the 1,000, so correct. If there's 1,000, that means it must have plural for migrants who try to cross, who try. So should I put this try as past tense? To cross the Mediterranean to reach Europe. So belonged, it had, you see the word here is had properly. You see, now you understand why? It tells you that actually the sentence flow through. Thank you very much. Take away. Thank you so much. It had probably belonged to one. Okay, migrants who try. That means not now. Sorry, one more time. Not in the past, but now and also the future. Okay, so guys, now you understand why sometimes you have to read newspaper to give you. These are all true fact story for editing. So Fiona, I think it'll be good that you start to read some of the Straits Times or recently even the American Sino trade war or anything. All right. So guys, okay, let's move on. I got a bit of limited time. So in this water, so in this instead of in this water, so in this water, you see waters is many, right? Like here got S, right? Either you change to this water, but because the water can be this part, that part, everywhere. So you change to this, plural. Okay, if you cannot identify THIS and THES or that and those, good luck to you. Okay, right? So this water since the start of the year. So 1,600 of them since the beginning of June, according to the United Nations Refugees Agency. So this one usually, if you see this in your editing, usually they will not test you on the spelling here and there. Usually this is a real organizations. All right. So you realize this sentence, nothing wrong. You see, 1,600 of them, right? Nothing wrong. Them since the what? Beginning of June. Nothing wrong with these three words, right? Because it's common already. So every three words. So if it's like this type of this one here with this kind of punctuation, you will cut away. Okay, according to the UN. Okay, this then another one. The definition movement. The S stands for the structure of English. It's just like 喝下去. You don't say drink go down. 跳下去. You don't say jump go down. Yeah, you'll be laughing, right? Of course, you say jump or drink it. So you say jump go down. That's the structure of English. Okay. See what see. 看什么看. Usually proper English is, why are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? So the definition movement sounds a bit weird, right? The structure of English. Therefore, it changed the defining movement, not the definition movement. So it sounds a bit weird. So you know this is also a structure of English and grammar English. But the couple came soon after. Then there's a comma here. When they saw. So confirm saw, past tense already. Pope Francis on television calling on all entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur means business people to help those. Who is the those? At need. So this is where the preposition, you see, got how many preposition? One, two of them already, right? Two or three of them, right? Two of them. Okay, so I'm not wrong. When you see editing, it's called GPS. First thing come to your mind is the grammars, the prepositions, and the structure of English. Now you understand how to use already. And don't share. So we look at, okay, is it correct now? Then you will see each other, or we look into each other, we look during each other, we look on each other. So now you have to understand your preposition must be at your fingertip. You must know when to use your preposition correctly. In, under, above, opposite, near, beside. Okay, all these, you see, under investigation or into investigations or on investigations. All right, so this is very important. Now, usually the first sentence and the last sentence is confirmed 对的, 没有错的, okay? Can? Now, I talk so much already. All right, Fiona. This one, what is scarcity?
In economics, scarcity is the result of people having unlimited wants and needs, or always wanting something new and having limited resources. Limited resources means that there are never enough resources or materials to satisfy or fulfill the wants and needs that every person has.
Hey Fiona, 下面那个 procrastination 是不是有东西遮住啊？ You cannot read, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it now better?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for scarcity. Now scarcity, okay, you can mute your mic. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, let's move on. I just go through first. Ricky, your turn.
Procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing a task or set of tasks. So whether you refer to it as procrastination or
Acrasia, sorry. Yes.
acrasia, occasionally transliterated as acrasia, or anglicized as accuracy,
or accuracy is described.
is described as a lack of self-control or the state of acting against one's better judgment. Or something else, it is the force that prevents you from following through on what you set out to do.
Zixuan. Your turn, Zixuan.
What is
Inertia?
inertia in simple words? Inertia is the resistance of the object to any change in its motion, including a change in direction. An object will stay still or keep moving at the same speed in a straight line unless it is acted upon by an external unbalanced force.
Thank you. Inza, 对吗? I pronounce your name correctly. Yeah? Inza, your turn.
How do you define failure? Failure is a lack of success in doing or achieving something, especially in relation to a particular activity.
Stop. Your reading is very good, but you don't rush, Inza. Okay, you must read them. You read them. So you must read like this. Because all of them know my style already. Yeah. So this is the first time. Failure is a lack of success. Double C, double S, 拉长那个音. So failure is a lack of success in doing or achieving something, especially in relation to a particular activity. 再来一次.
Failure is a lack of success in doing or achieving something, especially in relation to a particular activity.
Carol?
If you say that someone is a failure, you mean that they have not succeeded in a particular activity or that they are unsuccessful at everything they do.
Thank you. So if there's a comma, pause for 1 second. If there's a full stop, pause for 2 seconds. If the next paragraph, pause for 3 seconds. So if you say that someone is a failure, there's an 二字, 咬字, you mean that they have not succeeded in a particular activity. If it's more than 3 syllables, you must da-dum, or that they are unsuccessful at everything they do. One more time for this one.
Why is failure important in life? Failure, as much as it hurts, is an important part of life. Without failure, we'll be less capable of compassion, empathy, kindness, and great achievement. We would be less likely to reach for the moon and the stars. It's through failure that we learn the greatest lessons that life could teach us.
So imagine, imagine you are giving a motivation talk. You must be very motivated and aspire to give the desire to impress and express, not to depress your audience. So you are the motivator instead there. Failing as much as it hurts, it's an important part of your life. Without failure, you'll be less capable of compassion, empathy, kindness, and great achievement. We will be less likely to reach for the moon and the star. And not having said that, to what is your goal in life? Do you know it's through failure that we learn the greatest lesson that life could teach you and me? So if you don't fail, how do you taste the meaning and the flavor of success? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to feel, you need to feel. It's time to celebrate your success. Go ahead and celebrate. And that's the most important thing in your life. When we fail, you pat your back and say, Yingze, Fiona, Ricky, Jeffrey, Tian-An, Eric, Tian-Xiang, Hao-Zhe, Hao-Xian, Dong-Zhe, Liang-Ning, Zi-Xuan, I will do it much better because I'm hungry for the excellent success in my life. I don't want to fail because I do not love my parents. I absolutely 200% love my parents. Why 200%? I learn from my course. So my trainer will say, how much percentage you give to your work? Some say 101, 102. So Uncle Raymond, Gay Kiang, right? X mark. Sir, infinity, very good. Then the rest of them, you don't need to give already. Then I keep my mouth shut already. So he say, always give 200%. 100% to yourself and 100% to your parents. Isn't it nice? But if you want to give 201%, then 1% don't keep it to yourself. Always give to the one that you love. Failure in life is all about, thank you, Inza. It's about scarcity. In geography, we know that land is limited, but our wants is a lot. Always we want to have. That is very bad, Hao-Xuan. Sorry, don't, because we got only about 10-20 minutes. So this is very important. So you see, I don't mind. I'll take Hao-Xuan for example. I'm not targeting him down. Let's take for Hao-Xuan. It's only one Hao-Xuan who has 24 hours in his life. That is called scarcities in terms of how you're going to do. He can procrastinate. Now, I want you guys to really think deep. These questions is not just for set 1, it's all the way to set 4. And also use it in my further study last time. And also use it in diploma course and this. Which one comes first? Procrastination first or inertia? Or inertia or procrastination? Now, my class, I always want my student to think a way better than me and above me. That is what I want for my student. That is what I want from a leader. I'm so sorry now. I don't treat you as my student anymore. I treat you, I'm talking to leaders like you. So when you have scarcity, you have this amount of time, unlimited resources to give the best to yourself, to the country, to the society, to your parents, to your family. Why are you procrastinating and delay? Once you procrastinate, you delay, you have this inertia. In inertia in physics, it means the momentums. You cannot move. It's just like Hamlet, to be or not to be. Should I go and attack my uncle? Or should I just sit there and suck thumb and just say, too bad, my uncle is the king? Are you going to sit there? Remember, Uncle Raymond don't like the word try, because you will cry, everything will dry. So I use this, do your best with all the zest, beat the test to win the rest from east to west, be top of the class and enjoy the fest. So this is what I meant here. You must have the energetic level. You must not keep on saying, 明天才做, 后天才做. Okay? I always enjoy, middle of the night, sometimes I really check my Google Classroom. I'm not just to impress my boss to say I'm very hardworking. To be honestly, I don't care. I don't give. This is me. I'm passionate because I'm waiting for my leader to submit homework and mark. And I enjoy marking. Remember, the more you write, your parents' life will enjoy beautiful success. True or not? If you don't write, how are you going to survive in the real world? If you don't talk to me, how are you going to talk to people in the real world? Just like 2 weeks ago, I was working in this Gochisu Sukodo in Seletar Mall. Okay, so people come in, good afternoon, eating in or take away? Eating in. Would you mind this table, please? Will this table be okay for you for 4 persons? Yes. Then the other one come. Can I see that? I'm so sorry because of the social. Okay, I understand. Then before I can complete, he interrupted me. This way, sir. You might think we are so rude. I don't know how to face. Always think positive. You have a bad day. People also got a bad day. Do you know this story? One day, this guy was traveling. Dad, I don't know. I told you this story before. Just maybe you listen. Just say it again. I just say it again. He was traveling in the train. Dad, look at the trees. Wow. Halfway through, behind the couple was sitting, something being woken up by this guy shouting and screaming. Then halfway through, dude, Dad, look at the mountains. Wow, look at the beautiful birds flying. Wow, the couple behind tahan cannot take it anymore. Wow, wait, one more time you say this, I'm going to say something. Look, father, look beautiful flowers. The couple tap on the father's shoulder, say, sir, I think your son has some problem. Maybe you want to bring your son to go and see a doctor. And what the father turned around and said, yeah, I just brought my son out from the hospital because the doctor say that finally after 20 years, he's able to see the world. Oh, okay. It's like the couples, okay, I'm sorry. Who are you to judge people? Why are you like, worried things like, you want to procrastinate? Why you think of things that you look at different angles? Sometimes you have to put yourself in the person positions. When this person is procrastinating or not moving inertia, or you yourself is procrastinating, ask yourself these few questions. Bring out your 9 friends. What should I do? How should I do? Why am I delaying my time? Who can I ask for help? Whose idea is this? What am I supposed to do? If you sit there and not doing anything, guys, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you've done in your PSLE, whatever you've done in your O level or your Sec 1, Sec 2 is back to waste. All right. So this topic this month is very important to think what you want in life. Like do this one here. I believe all of us have fear in life. Seriously. People who don't fear in life have successful taste in life. He always think highly of himself. But when you have failure in life, don't always say that to yourself. I'm useless. I'm no good. IDIK. Okay, WTF, FML, whatever word you want to choose. If you have negative thoughts, please don't come to my class. I don't want your negative to spread to others. Okay, always come in with positive thought. How can I be better? How can I achieve my life better? Uncle, last week I think Liang Ning and Tian Xiang will know, right? In the CWS in Sunday class, I asked them, I would like to ask you, uncle, I got just a Yibo, like you're saying, my language is like that. And then you know about this who Harry Teng, right? He got A1 for his CWS. If I'm not mistaken, he used to got B or B3 or B4, something like that, got A1. I don't like to take credit for this. I'm just a TOOL, a tools for you. Okay, it's you. I can give you the best tools. But if you procrastinate, if you have inertia and you dare not to fail, to hand in a homework, say and keep telling uncle, I anyhow do, and then don't hand in lah. If you know it's a lousy homework, then don't hand in. You can do that to me. You can do that in school. You can do that in your exam. You can do that in your future life, to your boss, to your employee, to your staff, and to your parents, even to your children or grandchildren. Why make lies like this? So please, when you want to hand in a homework, hand in the best homework, an A-grade homework, with an A-grade attitude, with an A-grade ambitions that you want to do the excellent job. If not, you're wasting every single cent of your parents' money to come for tuition. No point. Then might as well stay at home and read books. Then hand in. If you want to hand in a good job, do it properly. If Lee Kuan Yew were to do half-past job, today you and I in Singapore, that's it. And you can see for yourself in this whole world, how the leaders run and how the people runs. You don't want to be like them, right? Because you love your family. Because of this word procrastination, procrastination is a universal everyday phenomenon that can seem little much to clinch a small talk jokes or boost complaint. Okay, oh, sorry, something. Okay, so this is about the US talking about 52% of students came to, see, sometimes you ask yourself, should I play my computer game? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I study first and play a game? While studying, your mind is in the game. I tell you guys, if you want to play game, go and play until you choke for 2 hours, then study the 2 hours. I have student coming in, my Sec 4 student. My god sister was saying, my mom got daughter saying, hey, Raymond died lah, my son like that, every day use handphone. Then the other one say, my daughter always use Veron. This I say, thank God your children is at home using a computer to play game. Do you expect your child to go outside to smoke, to gang fight? Like yesterday like that, when I was practicing my home check, I went to toilet. I saw a group of youth, okay, bicycle, bullying one of the kids, okay, and doing those gestures. I was staring at them, they were staring back at me, 4 points staring back at me. Okay, no racist, I don't want to mention any race, was staring back at me. Well, the hand was clinching one, things like that. Is that what you want for your child? I think the child is safer at home to play games rather than the child going out and don't know what the hell he or she is doing. Or worse still, after 9 months, come back with another baby. Okay, or what? Or come back with the police handcuff. So play games or whatever, don't procrastinate in your life. Don't regret in your life. Okay, make a good decision in your life. your inability to handle the task and lack of information, then start to ask. Ask what? Okay, this is your homework. Ask what? Ask why and how can I take away your procrastination? How and why am I going to make my life even better after so many failures? In life, it's not about failures. In life, it's how you choose to make failures into not just success. To make success is part and parcel in your blood. That is more important. Okay, think about it. All right. If you not say, okay, like just like this one, okay, we're talking about this one here. In the distant past, children considered chapters of their fathers. During the Roman Empire, extending their family living together under the authority. So now the same thing, you cut 3. Then this one pass, 1 word. Then children were, okay, charters. So you know this first sentence already confirmed correct, right? So the word tells you it's already a GPS, past tense. So during the Roman Empire, during the, so confirm this one, during the, so nothing wrong, empire, comma. So this one you can skip already, confirm 不会错. Extending family leave. Extending family leave together. So is this a tick or is there a problem with families, singular, plural, or living?
Extended families.
Wait, don't tell me the answer to the class. Okay, you get me now? So why is it extended family? So because of the past tense, get it now, it's called GPS. Why not, guys?
But I thought extended family is a term.
No, correct. But what I mean, this is for editing, okay? So test your grammar, your GPS.
Yeah, as in, this is my extended family.
So the extended family, like for me, as my extended family can be my in-laws. Get it? Depends on what kind of extended, because you have to read on later on. Okay, so give me a minute, Learning. So this is an essay, something like, so when you are procrastinating, you think, hey, correct now, like extending, extension, extended, extends, so things like that. Now don't interrupt first. So under the authority of the father, so is it fathers or grandfathers? Adult abuse. So adult abuse, then is what? Adult abuse. Is it abusing, abused, abuse, or abusion? Example, I'm just saying example, don't interrupt. Okay, then you must read on, was rare. Then you comment, right? Next one, 3 words here. Any member of, then another 3 words here. Could, right? If anything that could, okay, anything that is be, is always beaten. You learn something, be beaten. Any word that is the be there is always en. Then sell to, okay, sell to or sold to. Because uncle told me past time, wait, I'm doing my best to confuse you. I'm not telling you the right answer. Sell to or selling to or sold to or what? Then slavery. Slavery not in Singapore now, not in this generation, not in this era. So past time, or even legally killed. Okay, so this one, or even legally killed by one family, should be killed by one of the family, right? Or how come killed by one family authority? Any money or any moneis or earned by sons. Hey, how come here got sons? Then here must be grandfathers or fathers. Okay, I'm confusing you now. Even when he reached, this reach is what? Should be reaching or reached adulthood. Okay, so you see 3 words here. Even when he, okay, or is it reaches adulthood? So you check, is it past and present, belonged to their father? So this one is confirmed 3 words, to their father, full stop. Then girls and women, confirm. So girls and women, this one sounds correct. So all plural. So is it correct or wrong? Okay, work in home. Work in home sound very weird, right? Is it work from home, work to home, work at home, work what home? Wow, confused. Not work at home, work from home. Then you can think about it. But don't interrupt. Say, I already say don't interrupt. Sorry, sorry. Because of time constraint. What happened? Who went out already? Zixuan went out already. What happened? Okay, never mind. I carry on. But they were rarely paid. Okay, by the middle.
The Hao Xuan is also out.
Hao Xuan also out. How come? I think the Wi-Fi. Okay, thanks. So by the middle, the ages. Say by the middle ages. Is it ages or age without the S? Then you have to see children had gained So is it had gain or have gain, or are gain, or had gaining? So this is where you have to see these three words. So you start to analyze the first few more, the few more rights. So when you say the few means more than singular, right? Plural, things like that. So then after that, could no longer legal have. So it could no longer legal have. What do you mean by legal have their? Or is it legalize, legalizing, legal have their? Sounds a bit weird, right? You see, when you read the passage, you also have to like read inside your mind, read aloud a bit. Of course, in the exam, you cannot read aloud lah. Could no longer legal have their sons or daughter. Then I tell you, the teacher will come and tell you, please keep quiet. Okay, so this is the one, okay, every three words here, son and daughter. So confirm son and daughter should not be wrong already because it's plural. Is it executed or executing or but? Okay, they still rule. Who will say, okay, this one, they still rule over their life on medieval farms. You have to look at medieval, it means it's like somewhere like Jesus Christ time, the period, the Roman period times, or after the Jesus Christ period's time where the Roman empires, or after that. Then children was, children? I thought children is plural. Is it was or were or are or is? Get it now? So I leave it to you guys. This is the one of the homework. You're supposed to do it. Very easy, right? Okay. So I leave it to you. Okay. So the best is you can what I say, you can print it out if you have a printer, or if don't have, then I'm so sorry, you have to use this, and then you use the insert or draw. Okay, draw. Where is the draw? Was it insert or draw? You draw a line here.
Teacher, do you copy it from one of the booklets?
No, it's one of the test exam paper.
Then how come all of them is like my mother wears sensible clothes? I see them in like every editing.
Oh yeah. This is the sample. Oh, by the way, good question, guys. Please circle it. Once you have the mistake, you must circle it. Do not underline.
I got 0 marks because I underlined.
No. Actually, underline, I still can accept it, Liang Ning. I got this student, he chose all the answer. Okay, he's a Set 4 boy. I was so fed up of him. He's a very nice boy. So last year I was doing my exam. Lucky it's during my exam, not in the real O-level exam. By the way, this month he's now in the poly already. So he wrote the answer all correct. No. Then I look at, like for example, you say extended example. You put extended. Then he never circle extending there. They say, how come? His name is Ian. Ian, how come you never circle the extending? Oh my goodness, shucks. I forgot. Sorry, 0. So underline still sometimes, yes, because the instructions say very clearly. Okay. So this is always across the board. They always use this example. So remember, girls and boys, those of you who miss the lessons, you're in YouTube, listen carefully, always circle it. And then please put a tick. Don't put until so small. This one is very small. You please put a big tick. Maybe I want to change it into maybe like that big one. Don't put until so small, please. Sometimes the tick look like just a slash, no. And then when you circle it, imagine you circle it. Let's say you extended wrongly, you circle the Roman. Then wrong. Then you put that. The best, they put that zigzag. Or best, they put correction tape. Or better still, they will just cancel the whole word and then they put the extended. So if you are not sure, use a pencil first to circle it. Or if you're still not very sure, when you write the answer here, use a pencil, or you circle the number 2 first, come back and do it later. Do those who are very confirmed one, it's confirmed, like the children were, for example. Okay, were. So you confirm already, you just put the were. And you confirm, for example, this one, 2 words only. You put a tick, that's all. For example, okay, so then you find that, this one a bit difficult, don't know which one is correct, or this one is difficult. Then you don't use the pen to circle it. That's the trick. So always use your GPS to check the right grammar, the right prepositions, and the structures of English. Remember, drink go down. Of course, you don't drink go down in Chinese, it's called 喝下去, right? So you must make sure that you're 100% sure. You don't go and scribble, use a correction tape, and you are not supposed to use correction tape. And please do not use it. So when you write the answer, you confirm already. So my question to all of you, minus Fiona, I'm not sure about the IP student. Those of you who are doing this in your O-level exam, or your coming exam end of this year, for example. Uncle, should I do the editing first, or the situation writing, or the essay first? Which one? You only, I'm not sure your teacher tell you that, or maybe you can, the rest can tell me. You only do it for editing, spend not more than 10 minutes. All right, the rest of situation writing, in fact, essay should spend at least 1 hour, okay, and 30 minutes for your situation writing, and 10 minutes for your this editing. Don't spend more than that. If you spend more than 10 minutes, good luck to you. So which one you want to do first? I leave it to you. I got students straight away do editing first. Okay, but those smart one, I'm not saying they're stupid, not saying those stupid one. The smart one means got strategy one. Okay, they look at the 4 essay question first. And the 4 essay question, they can use the SMART, the setting, main character, atmosphere, reader, and title. Okay, I do the essay first because essay need to write more words. I spend first. Then I do situation. Then last but not least, the editing. Some they find that the situation very easy. Cut, copy, paste, change a bit of modification of word. Then I just write yours sincerely. Bam, that's it. I finish my situation writing. Then I'll do my essay. Then I do my editing. Some they find that the situation writing and essay a bit tough. They'll do this editing first because they find it. They use the 333. They like it. They do this one first. Then after that they move up. Okay. So I leave it all to yourself. Okay. Any question? No, right? So I will see you next week, and I will put this inside the Google Classroom and do their homework, and also do the 4 questions: scarcity, procrastination, inertia, and as well as failure. Just write a few short notes. What you mean? I've already explained to you, right? So what do you understand by these 4 things? Use your own words. If you still want to do research, you can go ahead and find some information and plug in like Eric and Tian Xiang. If you want to put it your own and put it inside, by all means. Okay. So Jeffrey, today you're very quiet. Okay, now Jeffrey, can now Jeffrey?
Yes.
Thank you. So all of you understand? Dongzhe also, Dongzhe, can? Dongzhe? Yingzhe, okay? Yingzhe, sorry, Yingzhe. Can? Understand? Can? So all of you, if no questions, these are your 4 homeworks that you do: scarcity, procrastinations, inertia, and failure. A short answer, and plus the editing, that one that I just told you. And then if you can, print it out and use your practice the cut every 3 words, a comma, then you stop there, full stop. Okay, things like that. Send it to me. Okay.